Hello. Thanks for coming. I'm still recovering from the World of Commodore presented by T-Pug. Well, I have something. As I say, I didn't try. Sorry. I tried not to get very much there. But, things happen. So let's get in to position here. And we can see what's up first of all. We must be on the air. So here is something I got from RetroRewind. It is indeed, as it says here, a 64 Diagnostic 4-in-1 cartridge. And I have one over there, but I just decided, or another manufacturer, I decided I should try this. This does look cool. It has a reset switch. And it has switches on the side. And, on both sides. And, so, the other thing is fine. It's just, you have to do jumpers over there. And here, you don't. So set number 1, diagnostic. I see. Set number 2, 1541 diagnostic cartridge. Dead test. Okay, so there's 4 different things on here, as one would think that it would be. Ta-da! Now I believe it's not a bad thing to have a harness to go along with this, which I do not have. And they were sold out at the show, but I think they were waiting on edge connectors. So let's see here. Let's put it in. And I think we have ticked diagnostic. Okay, this looks rather familiar. I did not make a note on this, but this is a board from the show. Oh, I should note things. I usually do. I'm going to put it down there. And this keyboard came off of this. Okay, we'll just add it to the pile. So, as typical, things show up as bad because the harness is not there. Now, I'm thinking that I can push the reset. I think I can. Flip the switch. Oh, so there's the 1541 diagnostic test cartridge. Ooh. Well, I happen to have a 1541 here. Let's turn it on. Now, we do not want to do this disc. Let us see. Now, another thing, perhaps it would be helpful if I were to plug the 1541 in, which, of course, you should always do. Oh, dear. Excuse me. What is going on here? What's that? I think it's in. You should always, of course, turn off the computer before you do that. Let's do a directory. Seems to be having some trouble. Oh, let's try that again. That's interesting. Reverse knock. What does that do? It's done. Well, let's check the speed. Wow. Speed is mighty bang on. Just a tweak. Just a tweak off. All right. Let's see. Well, let's just do the performance test. See what comes up. So, don't worry. I know that this disk was going to be formatted. It's my kind of test disk, so it's okay. So, it is formatting. I haven't seen this test before. Anyway, we'll let this run through its thing. These come in a nice, neat little box. They had I really got to look into more of what the RetroRewind people have. Maybe I should go there one day and see about getting a harnessy thing. So this performance test, it looks different and yet very similar to the one that came on the 1541 test demo disc. We'll see if it does any other magical tricks. We shall. But, I mean, in the end, you want to know, is 1541 working okay, or is it not? That is the question. So it does seem to be, it wrote a file, it closed a file, it opened a file, it's now testing to see if that's all the same information. We shall see. As always, of course, the 1541 is not fast at anything that it does. After this is over, I mean, there's many other things I could do to test this drive. Okay, so it is now scratching the file that it wrote. Now it's probably going to do the zoom, zoom, zoom. Yep, 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 yep. No, we will not do that again. Let's try the directory now. Okay, that went well. I'm curious about the alignment check. Space to check, A to loop. Okay, let's see. I've never seen this test before. I think it seems okay. Let me just press F1 for a second. It does seem to reset between each switch. You know what I think I want to do is once again push the reset switch, flip the switch, and see what else comes up here. Well, that is interesting. Oh, okay. So this is the dead test. It is. It looks a little more colorful than other versions I have seen. It seems to have been modified by the people at RetroRewind.ca. So let's see what comes up here. Let us see. So it's testing the screen RAM, the color RAM, it did the 0 page, the stack page, and on it goes. So far, so good. We will see what else it says. And poof, it all goes away. I think soon maybe the sound test is coming, but I don't remember in what order things happen exactly. But soon we will see what is what. Oh, there's the sound. Oh, that's different. I have not seen this in a dead test before. I think that all sounds good. And it starts again. Alright, let's try pushing reset and flipping the switch and seeing what other magical things happen. Okay, this is a different dead test. This looks more like the traditional dead test that I have seen. But you never know what else lurks within. They are none too fast. Excuse me. Anyway, one of the things, of course, with any dead test is, of course, depending how good the machine is, it may not show you anything. Sometimes it just flashes the screen. It is hard to tell what is what with some machines. It is. It is indeed. I think what I would like to do in a moment or two, once I see what this does, this sounds like the sound test I am used to. Once again, I have always wondered why the dead test does not do the other voices. Alright, so what is this? All socketed seems okay. Test further, okay. Alright. Once again, being careful to never lose any screws. I'm I'm going to open this up. I think. There we go. We have engaged screw number 1, which has not come out yet. Hello. Alright, well, maybe it needs a little help. Some of these screws have been in position for a long time. I'm sure I've had these ones out. But anyway, sometimes they just don't want to come out. They just don't. And they're nothing terribly exotic. Okay. Oh. Discs. Sit there. Okay, so, well, for some reason, the screws just want to sit there. So they're out, but they're not. So, now, I want to be careful. Take this off. And know where it is. That I put it. Perhaps down here. And I think, as this is off, I think I want to switch this switch and just verify that I have the other dead test option. I do. Okay. Right. So, the big thing at the moment that I'm going to do, just because I can, and I'm here, is look for a suitable chip pulling screwdriver. Will this work? It might. I saw at the World of Commodore people there with the chip pullers and stuff. I've done them. I've used them. I just find that I do better with these. Now this is not my first choice. I like a chip puller or a screwdriver that has, it's all one piece. But okay, this is okay. It's coming out. So what I'm doing, just for fun, is taking out the SID chip, which I will also do on this machine. Hello, hello, hello. Ever so gently. Ever so gently. Okay, SID chip out. Always, of course, check the witness mark. Little notch on the chip. There should be also a little notch on the, I have glasses here. There should be a little notch on the socket, as well as perhaps even painted onto the board. And then, with great care, line up the chips. Line up the pins with the socket, put it in, turn it on. So this is from the machine I got at the World of Commodore that I wasn't going to get, but then I traded with the guy. And I would bet that probably that this SID chip is not working. But you never know. So here we are using the RetroRewind test, and as I heard earlier, it does more things with the SID chip. It does. It does indeed. Unfortunately, it takes a while. It's too bad there isn't one of these things that if you're just testing SID chips, that it just comes up and does the deed and lets you carry on. But anyway, there is not, that I found so far. But, you know, if something else has gone astray because of the SID chip, which is unlikely, you know, it's good to know what's what. It is. Soon, when the screen comes back, we should have an answer. But I would be some surprised if it works. But pleasantly surprised. That's 3. Oh, that sounded pretty fine. So I think I will take this out. Once again, the thing I like about the screwdriver thing is I can just very delicately, little by little, give it just a little bit of pressure here and there. Whereas the chip puller thing where you grab both ends, I think maybe the ones where you kind of fasten on and squeeze, that might be better. And while we're here, here we have, this is the machine that had a massive hole in the back, perhaps for cooling, that I got also at the World of Commodore. It's one of the things that, of course, keeps people from attempting repairs on some of these machines is the fact that things are not socketed. This does not scare me. The fact that this thing is very stuck, oh, excuse me, Mr. Microphone, is not appealing. By the way, on some of the things I recorded with this microphone, I was getting all kinds of weird stuff, interference and stuff, and I have no idea where it came from. So I did turn off some things on the iPad. Holy mama, this is really stuck. Alright, I'm going to the corner. Aha, okay. We are having some success. I'm going to try and put this down and hope I don't hear a crash. Okay, I don't hear a crash. Okay, so I'll check the pins. Pins are looking good. Check the witness mark. The 64 is turned off. And we'll turn it on. And of course, we'll have to wait while it comes to life and goes through its testing. It would be quite miraculous if both of these worked. I did rescue, I think it was 3 other rather depleted Commodore 64 circuit boards off the freebie table. I did. So we'll see. So this is a good way to test the tester and test the SID chips. It is. It is indeed. I like having the reset switch on there. Saves the inrush current racing in. Anyway, I guess back to the strange sounds. We'll see if we hear anything. I turned off the Wi-Fi. I turned off the the Bluetooth. And the microphone, as far as I can tell, is still lit up green. So it should be making the sound on this better than some of the others. I don't have to yell and scream, which I don't do well. So it has gone away, the screen. And now we wait for the perhaps successful testing of the SID chip. Oh. Aha. Well, that's interesting. My gut tells me that this is a somewhat working SID chip, but not as good as the other, from what I can tell. Well, let's see here. This is the original. This is from this machine. Maybe I should put it back in. Checking the witness mark. Without that filter test, which I have never seen before or heard before, I never would have known. Perhaps I will... Let me think here. I'm going to push the reset. Flip to the diagnostic. That is not what I want. So I will push the reset. Flip the switch. Okay. So now we're on to a different diagnostic. And from what I remember, of course, there go things. This will run through its thing. It will give us error messages. But it will also go through the whole range of sounds on the SID chip. In other words, it will do the sound generators. It will, after it does, of course, its other testing. It should be about now. Aha. So the white noise is not working. Good to have more than one diagnostic test available. It is. Well, interesting. Anyway, I think that is enough for now. And I'll continue to tinker and putter on things. I did today. I did get an Amiga 2000 and Amiga 4040 out of the car. I'm going to let them attain room temperature because it's cold, and I don't want to do it. And I do want to look inside and see if there are batteries there, and there probably are. And you know, that can always be a bad thing. It can. So, a somewhat working SID chip. Oh well. Would be good for some things, but cannot say it is good. You cannot. Alright. So I think that is enough for now. I'll continue to tinker and test and see what's what. Anyway, if you were at the World of Commodore, I hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next year. If you weren't there, I would like to think that it will be going on again first weekend in December. And don't forget to check out information online about the Amiga Global Alliance. And also a movie that may be coming called I Adore My 64. More about that another time. Until we meet again. Bye for now. Thanks for dropping in. And I'll see about trying to get a harness for my RetroRewind Diagnostic Cartridge. By the way, I think all the harnesses that come with all these diagnostic things, I think they're all the same. So I have one downstairs. So it might do. Because really, they all were checking the same things. Until we meet again. Bye for now. Oh, yeah. Let's see how we did.